What is up, everybody? It's Bryant here with another video. Finally, I know it's been a very long time since I've had a video up on this channel. It's been about 3 months since the last video went up on this channel, and that was the finale to Super Mario Galaxy. And since then, I've had a few things going on. The biggest thing was that my laptop wasn't working. However, fortunately, I was able to get all that sorted out so where I can actually make videos again. And now this video right here is just sort of like an update video to let you guys know what's going on, how things are going to be in the future, and like some future plans and other kind of content that I'm going to be doing on this channel. So the biggest change on this channel is obviously the username change. I am no longer the French Fry King. And the reason why I'm switching from the French Fry King is for a couple reasons, actually. The biggest one is that it's so difficult to search for it on YouTube. Like, you type in the French Fry King on YouTube, and you get a bunch of videos related to fast food. It's really stupid and kind of funny at the same time, honestly. But it's because of that I wanted to make a username that was easier for people to search for, because I would tell people what my username was, and then they would search for it and they couldn't find it, and then I'd actually have to go and help them find it. So just to make it easier, I'm changing my username to Froshow. It's actually been Froshow for a little while now. So the reason why I'm changing it to Froshow is because, one, it's easier to search for, and two, it actually relates to me, being that I have a fro. And Froshow is a nickname that some of the classmates in my band class, they gave me towards the end of the school year. And since I graduated high school and I no longer get to see a lot of them anymore, it kind of just reminds me of all the good times that I had in band. And so when I use that as my username, it just reminds me of all the good times and the fun times I've had in band, and it reminds me of all the friends I had. So that's why I changed it to Froshow. Now, as far as other things that are going to be going on in this channel, the biggest thing is the new Let's Play, which is going to be Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U. Now, I've wanted to play Twilight Princess on YouTube for a very long time. Like, ever since I started playing games on YouTube, back when I was a freshman in high school, when I started my first YouTube channel, one of the games that I wanted to Let's Play at some point was Twilight Princess. However, at that time, I was using this stupid video camera, and I had terrible audio and video with my videos, so the videos were just terrible at the time. And the thing is, with the original Twilight Princess, it is severely outdated, because like, if you look at the original Twilight Princess, it looks terrible. It's just, there's no other way to put it. It's terrible. It has not aged well at all. I understand it came out 10 years ago, but then you look at the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, the original one on the GameCube, and that one has aged much better than Twilight Princess. And Wind Waker came out before Twilight Princess, 3 years before, actually. And it's simply because of the art style that they decided to use for Wind Waker ages much better than the realistic style that they used for Twilight Princess. So Let's Playing the original Twilight Princess is just not good at all because of how terrible quality it is. And so just like in March, the new the remake of Twilight Princess HD was released for the Wii U, and so I was like, this is my chance to actually play the game, because it's remade. It's basically the same game except with a couple different things like the Wolf League Amiibo functionalities and things like that. But other than that, it's the exact same game as the original GameCube version. It's just in HD, it looks better, and that's what I've wanted for a while now. I wanted a remake for Twilight Princess, and when I heard that they were making one, I'm like, okay, I'll play that instead of the original, because the original one just sucks with how it looks. Still a great game, but looks terrible. So that is what I'm going to be playing. That will be the main Let's Play on the channel, and that is going to be 100% Let's Play of the game. And 100%ing Zelda games can be a little difficult because of how much you have to collect. There's so many heart pieces you got to collect to get all 20 hearts. There's a bunch of different collectibles, all of the upgrades for like your arrows, your bombs, and all of that. There's a lot to collect, and so of course I don't know where all of these things are at the top of my head, so I'll be using a guide and sort of like writing down and taking notes of things where they are, and then so I'll use those notes in my videos and things like that, just so I know where everything is. But do not worry, I will be collecting every single thing that there is to collect in that game. And I'm going to be the first Zelda game on this YouTube channel, which is really cool. Originally I planned on doing Wind Waker as my first Zelda Let's Play. However, since Twilight Princess HD came out, I was like, you know what, let's do that, and then I could do Wind Waker at another time. And I don't want to do 2 Zeldas at the same time, so I was like, you know, we'll just do Twilight Princess, and then maybe after a little while, then I'll bring out Wind Waker and play that too, because that's another one of my favorite Zelda games. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game of all time, so I really wanted to do that at some point. And another thing that I plan on adding is more Smash content. I want to add some Smash Bros content to my channel, because I never really added any Smash Bros content to my channel before. There was a couple videos where I had maybe me talking like this, where I had some Smash Bros background, Smash Bros footage in the background. However, I was using my old capture card, which only records at 30 frames per second. And I was like, Smash Bros was really something that I didn't want to record frequently unless I could record it at 60 frames per second. Because I'm like, it's Smash Bros, it's got to be at 60 frames per second. So now that I actually have the Elgato HD 60, I can record Smash Bros in any HD console at 60 frames per second. 1080p 60 frames per second. So you can expect to see more Smash Bros content from me from now on. As far as what exactly I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna just like go on For Glory playing with different characters and things like that. And then maybe also showcasing some mods, because I do actually have a little bit of mods for my game. However, I don't have a lot. I do plan on getting more though, so I might just like showcase some of like the character mods, like the different costumes they have, because there's so many mods for this game. It's ridiculous. Like, you go on Game Banana and you can find a whole bunch of different mods, just not just skins, but like songs for the stages, like textures. They added like different stages and stuff like that too with the mods. So what the modding community has done with this game is incredible, because there's so many different mods for you to choose from. And a lot of YouTubers are actually doing that right now. They're actually like showcasing a bunch of different mods and stuff in Smash Bros. And so I was like, you know what, that sounds like it'd be a really good idea to do. And that's just, I'm like, I should do that in my channel, just so I don't just have just regular Let's Plays all the time, because it'd be cool to show something like that. Now, another thing that I actually wanted to add to my channel was Pokken Tournament content. Now, I am kind of running into a little bit of a problem with that. And the problem with the Pokken Tournament is that when you go online and you play Ranked is terrible because of how many rage quitters there are on it. Like, when the game came out, it wasn't that bad, so you could go on Ranked and just play against a bunch of different people. But now, you can't go on Ranked without running into at least like 2 or 3 people that just rage quit when they lose. Like, as soon as they see that they get stuck in like your super attack or in like a combo that's gonna kill them, they turn off their Wii U immediately, because you can't just pause and quit out of the game. You have to turn off your Wii U. So they do that to disconnect, because they don't want to have their precious records be destroyed by one loss. So they just disconnect from it, and it's so stupid because it's not even fun to play on there anymore. And the thing is that with Ranked, it's a lot better than playing online in Smash Bros. On For Glory, because in order to progress in Ranked, you actually have to win. You actually have to do well. So as you continue to progress in Ranked, you start facing better people, and so that makes it a really good place to improve your skills, to get better at the game. Whereas in For Glory and Smash Bros, you could face somebody that's really good, or you could face somebody who's really bad. It's just, you never know who you're gonna face. Whereas in Ranked, as you continue to progress in Pokken Tournament, then you face better people. That's just how it works. It puts you up against people that are close to the same rank as you. So, unfortunately, with Pokken Tournament, I won't be doing Ranked unless Nintendo and Bandai Namco decide to do something about that, because there's really no punishment for just disconnecting like that. The only thing that happens in Pokken Tournament is that you lose a little bit of money. However, it's so easy to get money in that game. You get tons of money for playing the story mode, and you get tons of money from playing online against other people. So the fact that you lose a little bit of money is almost like not having a punishment at all, and that's why people are fine with that. They're like, okay, I lose a little bit of money, but that's not that big of a deal. I can easily get more. So they need to do something with that, like add some kind of punishment. Like, ban people from playing online or give the other person the loss. Like, I've heard that Mortal Kombat actually has a really good punishment for that. They give the person that quits the loss, and then like it just like I've heard that like it's like it even tells them that they lost. It tells them like they rage quit or something like that on the screen, I've heard. So that's a really good idea to have. And so Smash Bros, even on For Glory, it bans you from playing online for a little while. So they need something like that. And if they ever decide to implement that into Ranked, then perhaps I will consider actually picking up Ranked and actually playing it on the channel. However, until then, there's not going to be any Pokken Tournament footage of me playing on Ranked, at least. Now, there is a possibility for me to play Pokken Tournament against, like, say, other players that I know online. So, here in North Carolina, the Pokken Tournament scene is very, very small. So, for tournaments, for Pokken Tournament, I'll let you know, we only have about, like, somewhere around, like, 8 people max that actually enter the tournaments. And that's, like, the very minimum that you can have to have a traditional double elimination tournament. So that just lets you know how small the Pokken Tournament scene is here in North Carolina. But I know pretty much most of the players that go to go to tournaments for Pokken around here. So if possible, I could like basically get in contact with them with like Discord or something, and then just have them like play against me for YouTube. I can ask them, hey, would you want to like play some matches for YouTube or something like that? And most likely they'll probably say yes. So if I'm able to do that, then that's how I will implement Pokken Tournament content in here. Because there's no way I'm doing Ranked, because it sucks. I've already explained that. So yeah, those are like a couple things that you can look forward to when it comes to content and other things on this channel. As far as other Let's Plays, I'm not completely sure exactly what I'm going to do with that. As far as I'm concerned, like, I don't really want to do like two Let's Plays at the same time, because the last couple times that I've tried to do multiple Let's Plays at the same time, it kind of got a little hectic with me, and then I just wasn't able to properly update all of them, because like as you saw, like a lot of times like Kingdom Hearts went like a month without being uploaded, whereas Mario Galaxy was uploaded more frequently. However, more recently on my channel, I haven't been frequent at all with any uploads at all, because I just need to get back into the habit of recording and things like that. But don't worry about that. Kingdom Hearts is discontinued, by the way, just for anybody that didn't know. I just don't want to do a blind Let's Play, because I want to know what I'm doing, and simply not knowing what I'm doing and what to do, it just kind of bothers me, because then I'm just walking around trying to figure out what to do. Whereas if I know what to do, I can manage my time better, I can practice the game, because in a blind Let's Play I'm supposed to go into everything not knowing what's going to happen, whereas with the game I've already played before, I can practice it and come out with a better strategy on how to manage my time better, whereas with Kingdom Hearts I'm not able to do that. So as far as blind Let's Plays are concerned, there's probably not going to be any more blind Let's Plays on this channel, because I just don't really like them. I experimented with it with Kingdom Hearts and I just didn't like it, so I'm like, you know what, no more blind Let's Plays for a while at least, unless I find a game that's much easier to Let's Play blind. I don't think Kingdom Hearts was a smart decision, because of all of the, because like it's not necessarily, I wouldn't say a confusing game, but like if you've never played it before, some things will be a little weird to you, and I've noticed that. So I think that if I'm gonna ever do a blind Let's Play again, then it's going to be a game that's, I really don't have to really look around as much, because that's what Kingdom Hearts is. You kind of have to explore. Whereas with a blind Let's Play, when I do that, I don't get anything done. So that's going to be it for like blind Let's Plays and things like that for now. Twilight Princess is going to be the main game on this channel. If I do plan on doing any other games, I will let you guys know. I do have a couple other plans. Now, one small thing that I've been considering doing, but it's not final, so don't go hectic over it, don't get mad over it or happy about it, depending on how you feel about it. So for those of you that have been around since I started this YouTube channel, you will know that the first 2 games that I Let's Played on this channel were Pikmin, the original one on the GameCube, and then Luigi's Mansion, also on the GameCube. Now, after kind of going over my first those Let's Plays of those games and kind of looking back at them, I'm not really happy with how they turned out, especially Pikmin, because I've played through Pikmin more recently, and I did so much better than I did on my YouTube channel. For those of you that watched it, you'll remember that I finished the entire game in 21 game days, 20 total episodes, and I was just terrible at the final boss. It was terrible because of how long it took me to get some of the parts, because I didn't really practice the game, and I didn't really try to figure out some of the best strategies on collecting all the parts. So because of that, I finished the game very slowly, and it took me 20 episodes, whereas I've seen other YouTubers that finished the game in like 12 days. Like this one YouTuber that I watched, for example, he finished the whole game in 12 days. And then he had like an optional video, like a bonus video where he showed off the optional boss fights, which that is another thing that I didn't show off. I didn't show off everything that the game had to show. And so I've been actually thinking about going back and redoing that Let's Play. I'm not sure if it's going to happen anytime soon. However, it will happen anytime before I play Pikmin 2, because I've wanted to play Pikmin 2. However, before I ever do Pikmin 2, I would like to redo Pikmin. And Luigi's Mansion, I've kind of wanted to do Luigi's Mansion again, just because I love that game. I know that game like the back of my hand. There's not a single game on the face of this planet that I know better than Luigi's Mansion. I know where everything is. And one thing that I was a little unhappy with in that one was that I missed one of the sapphires in the game. However, that's not that big of a deal because I still did really good in that Let's Play, I feel. However, I still want to redo it just kind of for quality wise, and I feel like my commentary in both of those games just wasn't that great. So I just really want to improve those Let's Plays. Like I said, not sure exactly when. Pikmin will most likely be done beforehand because that one I feel like really needs a redo of a Let's Play. But I just really want to make those Let's Plays as best as possible. However, you guys are gonna have to bear with me with those 2 Let's Plays because my capture card only records HD consoles, and the GameCube, obviously not being an HD console, cannot be utilized with my new capture card. So I will have to use my Roxio Game Capture HD to record that, and unfortunately I'll have to record them at 30 frames per second, which actually a lot of games on the GameCube surprisingly actually ran at 60 frames per second. Like Smash Bros. Melee ran at 60 frames per second. I'm pretty sure Pikmin does as well. I'm not exactly sure, I'll have to check on that, but the thing is that there are older games that do run at 60 frames per second, and it sucks that you can't actually record them that way with the older consoles, but unfortunately that's just how we have to do it. So just bear in mind that if you see them in 30 frames per second, that's because I had to use my old capture card. So basically that's pretty much everything that I had to talk about when it comes to this channel in general, just updating you guys. Like, again, I apologize for the long wait. Unfortunately, my laptop freaking messed up on me, and I tried to make this video a long time ago, a couple months ago actually, but my laptop was just being stupid, and every time I tried to record and make a video, the video just kept freezing, and I couldn't do it. And like, I know it didn't have anything to do with my my capture device because it's brand new, it's not broken or anything. So basically that was really what was the big holdup. But now that everything's fine, I should be back to on schedule when it comes to videos. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna try my best to make these Let's Plays and as more enjoyable, try to improve my commentary because my commentary in the past has not been the best, so I'm trying to make it better. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, so you'll be notified of whenever I make new videos. Also, you might want to turn on mobile notifications or notifications in general, because YouTube has been a little shaky when it comes to actually notifying people, subscribers about their videos. So unfortunately, just click that notification and you'll most likely get notified of videos and things like that. You can go check out my friend Kofi's channel down in the description below. He actually made the thumbnail for this video and future videos. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys in Twilight Princess HD. See ya.